Now, Mr. Bakhtiar, very, very quickly, now let's zero in on the main area whereby you said Malaysians are somewhat ignorant about. Now, what aspect of the HIV virus or AIDS that we are actually not aware of or not really aware of? Is it the spreading? Is it, how we actually treat the patients, the stigma? Because what you actually mentioned was, it has actually been disseminated over and over again. So which part do you think is actually lacking in terms of our, in terms of our awareness?
I think all of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah, I think a lot of people surprisingly still don't know that, you cannot get HIV from, sharing a plate of mee goreng with someone, I think, who has HIV. So, or touching someone or just, shaking someone's hand. So, I think, there still need to be a lot done in educating Malaysians on HIV in general, I mean, there's a lot of information out there, like you said, in the internet, in books and all that. But maybe, we still need to actually go out and reach out to people to say, this is how you get HIV, this is how you don't get HIV.
Right. Or perhaps even if they knew, they would actually still have that stigma. They'd be cautious or scared or not even wanting to get close.
That's even harder to tackle.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
People
Malaysians living with HIV face a lot of discrimination every day. And I think, like what Cikgu Adnan said, just to talk about it, I think, it's a step in the right direction.
Right.
Yeah. Great stuff. You can't get HIV from actually working out with people as well, playing football, being active. This is how Cikgu Bakhtiar is now doing something which is super active, an ultra marathon. Tell us why you picked the Marathon des Sables.
Well, actually, most Malaysians also do not know about this
Marathon.
Marathon.
Yeah, I mean...
But two of my friends did it in 2007.
Okay.
But they are, of course, at least a dozen years younger than me.
He's being modest.
At least a dozen years younger.
So, yeah, but they are also very fit people. In fact, last weekend they did the Ironman in Langkawi.
Ooh, okay.
One is a doctor, one is a lawyer.
Wow.
They are also friends of mine.
Okay.
So after they went through the marathon, I thought, why not an older person try? But of course, it costs a lot of money just to participate.
Yep, about $5,000 US.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
So, but Saim Dhabi was generous enough to sponsor my trip to this marathon. So that's where I am now. So it's a challenge for me personally. And if I can inspire other people, especially the younger people, I think that's a very good, cause.
I am inspired.
You are?
My goodness, I am. Oh, well, Cikgu Adnan, I just would like to ask you, what is your preparation regime for this ultra marathon?
Yeah, because I cannot really look for a coach. There's nobody who could actually, at least, unless he has done it, I could get advice from my friends and, of course, go through the net and find out all about the race. So, basically now what I'm doing is, this is actually the final stages of preparation. I need to do, say, 4 to 5 hours of physical, Now I do it with a pack.
Right.
The pack weighs about anything between 10 to 15 kilograms.
My goodness.
So that is what the weight I'm expected to carry during the race.
Wow.
And of course, there are a whole list of things that I must have with me. And there are a lot of penalties if I fail to comply.
Right.
The rules and regulations are quite stringent. I cannot even throw a sweet wrapper or something. Environmentally, strict about the whole thing. It's a very good organization these days, the organizers. So it will be covered worldwide by satellite TV. I think Malaysians, we don't subscribe to this channel, but it is actually what do you call?
It's
covered
a worldwide event.
Right. Now, it is truly a grueling attempt, I would say, for me, an ultra marathon. But however, there's this Moroccan that's won it 10 times already, and his brother has won it twice. So, do you have any targets for yourself?
No. My target is just to successfully complete the race. There's no... I just want to finish the race successfully. I think that's already an achievement.
Yes,
Wonderful.
that in itself is an achievement.
I mean, I don't know whether I'll be planning to take part in that race. My target was the KL Towerthon last year. I still haven't competed in that one, so, you know.
Well, we can start small, Terrence. It's okay.
We can start small. Let's talk more about AIDS awareness programs in the country. Besides, you know, activities like this, which sort of jumpstart back the interest in the Malaysian AIDS Foundation, what are you doing on the ground now?
Okay. Yeah, we do a lot of HIV preventive work on the ground. So we work with marginalized communities, people most at risk of contracting HIV. So we have programs, you know, where we, you know, educate, you know, certain subpopulations in Malaysia about how they can get HIV and how to protect themselves, basically, from getting the virus.
Right.
So the Malaysian AIDS Foundation, for example, also have assistance programs, for example, the Medicine Assistance Scheme or the Business Assistance Scheme, to help people living with HIV, you know, to be able to afford to buy medication, which is quite expensive, and also to just make them, you know, financially independent with the Business Assistance Scheme, for example. So I think a lot of corporations who do come forward and help the foundation, it really does a lot for these people.
Right, especially medical costs. I think that is something we should actually salute to.